afternoon everybody, and how are you? My name's Iris Smith and I'm the owner of a small business called The Flower Patch. At The Flower Patch I make beautiful artificial wreaths, door swags, things for the garden, home decor, funeral tributes, weddings and much more. Right guys, thank you as well before we start for all the wonderful comments concerning the big hanging wall basket that we did for a customer yesterday. That was really very sweet of you. She's placed another order for 5 more. So it's a good job I got all the pink gerberas in then, isn't it? Right, today before I'm going to do something, just a little basket for Easter, as it's coming up soon. Even though my kids are adults, I still buy them Easter eggs. Can't help myself, even my husband. It's just me, and then I treat myself to my own. Hide away in the corner. I get the biggest one. I buy myself the biggest one. So, and that's what I do. So for that I am going to go through and I'm going to alter the camera what we've got. So before I started I sat and ate a carrot cake and it gave me the inspiration to do this. Isn't that funny how things happen like that? You never know. Chocolate, I don't know what I'll be doing next then. So I'm going to go through. I've got a basket. I got this. I just went to get a few oddments from, you know, bits and bobs from my superstore, supermarket. You know how you do. Oh, I haven't got some bread. I'll nip to the shop and get some bread. And I spotted these in Asda. I don't really shop at Asda, but it was nearer to my home, so I thought I'm going to pick 2 up. So and I'm going to do something with these. I've cut the dry foam out. It is one single block and I've shaped it because it is an oval basket. So I've shaped the dry foam into that shape by cutting it down the sides and then rubbing it with a bit of the foam that's I don't need to soften the sides and create the curves. And it fits in there. Lovely. But I am going to wrap it in my wreath wrap, guys. So that's one of the stages we're going to do. I've also got some ribbon out. Oh gosh, this is cool. Oh, one moment guys. Something's caught. A bit of wire on the end. There we go. I've also got some pink ribbon to go around the handle. So we're going to glue that onto the handle by just going around like that all the way around the handle. So that's another thing we've got to do. Let me get rid of all this. So I've done a little bow because I'm not saying that I'm going to place this on, but I was considering I may place it either there or even here at the front. So I can't make my mind up, and they're only 3-inch loops, and as I came close to the centre they are 2-inch. So I've got a little bunny rabbit. I'm not sure you can see it's that tiny. A bunny rabbit, a pink polka dot, one with blue, yellow, pink and white and green stripes, and then just the plain pink. So, and I've brought all the tail ends down to the one end. So I've done that, but again I'm not sure if we're going to use it. Let me place it here. But I've got myself a little duckling. But you know what, is for a dog, it's for, you know, a dog toy. How can a dog choose something like this? Look at his little wings. Surprised could take off with those. A little chicken, should I say. So I'm considering sticking that up his body and placing him in. I don't know where to place him, but we're going to place him somewhere, I think, in the arrangement. So that's him. So I've got out, let's go through a few things. The pink gerberas, the baby gerberas, what we had yesterday, and some white daisies. Hopefully I don't put too much in this. We say hopefully, but I just can't help myself. I've got out 5 eggs, you know, different colours, one of each, that I want to place maybe in as well, just to show that we're representing Easter. I've got my fiddlehead fern out, guys, for movement. Isn't it divine? I love this. I absolutely love wispy things, and things like this rock my boat, as they say. I've also got out some Easter picks as well, only 3, but they've got eggs on also, with a little bit of twigs, different coloured eggs, and a bit of eucalyptus also, and a chicken, or a hen should I say, some pink berries as well. So I've got those out as well. I've got out just some yellow with us having the duckling. I keep calling duckling the baby chicken. The baby chicken. So I've got out just some little wild daisies. I've got a bit of greenery for the filler foliage, the lavender, the green lavender, and I've got the dusted or dusty pink heather. Look at that, isn't that divine? It's so pretty. This has just come new in stock at my wholesalers, but I saw it and grabbed it, thought let's have a look. So I've only ordered 2 bunches, and you only get 3 stems on a bunch, so I thought let's order. And guys, now this is an order that I've placed again with my wholesaler. I spotted these, and these are hanging because they obviously come with a twine hook, but they are paperback, so you can chop away at them. Look at that. Isn't that pretty? Let me bring it closer. Look at the colour of the foliage, so light and pretty. And you have in there some floral with like a vine. I mean, these are all wired. And then you've got the slim, like a willow or a bamboo even, leaf, some astilbe, and that's running all the way throughout. And guys, I ordered 5 of these. They are so pretty, and it's a shame to chop away, guys, but you know, if you want a lot of stuff out of it to make it all airy and wispy, you got to chop away. And I love it. And there's the hook that it came with the twine around, so it hangs like that. I just dying to get my clippers in that. Dying to chop away. So that's all we're using today. So there's not much, and we're going to see what we can create out of it. So first of all, I'm going to get our wreath wrap on to this oval shape. Oh, it's a weird shape, guys. So let's see how we're going to combat this. I've switched my glue gun on as well for the ribbon. So now then, I know what I'm going to do. I'm going to start right at the bottom with the wreath wrap. Place the pin in, and I'm just going to go over the centre point, and you'll see why in a mo. And I'm gonna go over twice. Oh my goodness, let me stop right there. I haven't altered the camera. I've done it again. I've done it again. This is the second time now. I forgot. And I've reminded myself right at the beginning, guys, let me alter the camera. I bet you're all screaming down the TV or your computer. Oh my good gracious me. Sorry, so sorry guys. It's a really good job. Gosh, I reckon I'm losing my mind. Anyway, I've placed in a pin and I've gone around the centre point of the oasis or dried foam. I'm going round twice. And I'm finishing where I started, because I'm placing these at the bottom because then these will be hidden. I will cut that like that, and then I'm going to go over this way. So I'm going to start around the bottom again. And just go over and just pull it a slight bit. It's you know, just to keep it secure, and you overlap the one, you know, you don't have to overlap it a lot, just overlap it so it just covers. Right, and I'm going to go back. So where I've finished here, I'm going to place in a pin so it doesn't slip off the end. And then now I can go all the way back around again, giving it a double layer. I know that you can see through the end bits just there, so if that annoys you, I mean it probably would me guys eventually. I say it, that's okay, but I'm one of these where eventually it will get to me. You can place the pin in and just to hold it down. And just do that on either end. Because it's a funny shape, it's hard to actually wrap anything around that shape. I'm just placing one at the top and one at the bottom. So then that will sit proudly in our little basket. So we'll just take that out, get rid of our wreath wrap, and ribbon. We're going to glue our ribbon on and around our handle. So let me get my glue gun. Oh guys, oh, you never ever guess what I've done. Last night when a customer came to collect their order around 5:30, I didn't see, well, that's lying. I saw a quick shade of something pass me by, so I assumed it was Marley. But then as I was chatting with the customer, he doesn't really like other people, that he's a bit wary of people he doesn't know. And then next minute I thought he'd gone because of that reason. So I once the customer went, and I locked the door, switched the lights off, locked the door. I mean, he'd been fed, but I was just sat there, and then come about 11:30 at night, I was shouting him, Marley, Marley, come on into bed, like this on the street. Didn't come, nothing. And usually in the morning he sat at the window, if he stays out, sat at the window. He wasn't there. I'm thinking, where is he? Anyway, I came in the workshop this morning to switch all the lights on, and he was in here. Oh guys, I'd left him in here all night. Oh. So I took him in the house, I fed him, and I cuddled him, and I gave him a good brush and everything, and now he's comfy now. If he doesn't feel left out, so he's asleep. Oh gosh, I kept saying, oh Mummy's so cruel. Oh goodness me. Right, I'm gluing this here, putting a bit of glue. So yeah, my little baby had been out all night. Naughty Mummy. I don't know what. I thought he'd gone because he doesn't like other people, again, like I say, who he doesn't know. So what I'm going to do with the ribbon, I'm going to bring it around, if I can show you this way. Let me just get that. You have to be careful of what sort of ribbon you choose, because some ribbons, like this one, unfortunately, it can seep through, you know, unlike the Hessian and organza ribbon, they do seep through. So the best thing to do is glue it inside. So we'll do it that way, and as I go round a couple of times at a diagonal position, you know, just pulling on it slightly to give it that little bit of taut. And when I get round, I will put a bit of glue on the wood and a little bit on the other ribbon, and go over it again. And I'm going to be going all the way around like that till I've finished. So go, you know, you don't have to glue it every time you've gone round, just in several places, just to keep it secure. I always do it near the beginning and then around, you know, as I go along. Probably then around here, then it'll probably be around the top. So if I just get my glue gun again, glue on the inside, a bit on the wood, a bit on the ribbon, and then just pull, and then go back around. so then that's securing it in different areas and it's not going to, you know, droop down. Because you can buy baskets with the ribbon on, but sometimes, you know, I like to just place my own ribbon on. I'll probably run out of this, so I'll have to go and get the roll again. Right, and because we're now at the top, I'm going to glue that in. Sorry you can't see. It's just awkward when I do it and, you know, the opposite hand. So you just keep going. And I'll bring another piece down here. And just pull it through around with a bit of, you know, tight force, should I say. Oh, I have got enough ribbon, guys. Gosh, I cut that off great. I just cut it off. I just thought, right, I'm going to cut this off the roll and we're going to place this around the handle. Just place a bit in there before we finish on it. And if you suffer with, you know, arthritis, I mean I do, my thumb at the moment is hurting because I suffer with arthritis. It's not bad arthritis, fortunately, but if you do suffer, then please, you know, if you feel you can do that, or, you know, get, you know, have a go. If not, then buy one with the ribbon on. It'll be much easier for you. Right, I'm just snipping that last bit off, because what I'm going to do, I'm going to glue so it doesn't fray my ribbon on the end. I'm gluing the ribbon, not the wood, and then I'm bending the ribbon over so it's got a neat finish, and I'm patting it, letting it dry. And then I will glue this final piece around the side. I've got a flower girl basket to do as well, guys, for a wedding. And then get this little last bit of your ribbon, what you've just folded over, and do that. And just bring it round. And there you have your pink handle, guys. Isn't that divine? Nice little pink handle. Again, if you can't do it, guys, either get somebody else to do it for you if you suffer with health issues, you know, with your hands, or buy a basket with it on. You don't have, you know, don't put yourself in pain. Right, and there is our dry foam, which is going to sit there. So I am going to just glue the bottom and stick it in. Just press it down. Let me get, I think I had a glue stick somewhere. Oh my good gracious me, what did I do with it? One moment, guys. I know I brought it round because I thought I'm going to need a glue stick. Oh, I have it, it's fell in my bucket. Let me just get another one. I'll find it shortly. Oh, it's here, look, right in front of my eyes. Oh my Gideon. And I've got glasses as well. Let's see. There we go. Yeah, be careful because it will come through the other side like it has done with mine. But I'm going to let that dry because if you pull at it now, the glue, then it will smear and it'll be harder to get off. So I wait for it to dry. Let me just get these glue strings. So yes, sorry about that, guys, I forgot to mention that. There we go. Because I've got a smear on there from where I just pulled it once. There's another one. So yeah, just let it dry and it's easier to get off. There we go. Right then, guys, let's start. If I put, like I say, I don't know about the bow. We'll see. But we want to get in. Oh, I'm dying to chop away at that. Let's get some of our, just the odd piece of our fiddlehead fern. I'm going to place that like that. I'm going to be ordering lots more of this, and I think I'm going to be ordering it in a bulk. Doesn't that look pretty? Even just by that. I'm not going to place any more in because I've got all of this. Oh guys, I am dying to get at this. Let's take off this twine. Mind you, no, let's keep it there. I'm not going to place, obviously it's sticking in like this. I'm going to chop away. Does that belong with that? Oh, a little Easter basket, look. So then you end up with your own picks. So let's get a few of those off. And again, I will fluff them up, and these are just singular by themselves. Right, let's hang on now. I don't want to go mad, even though I want to, but I'm not. So, as you can see, they're compact like that. So all I do, because they are paperback, you know, just bend them in a way where you'd like them to sit, to make it really so it comes alive. You've got that wonderful, oops, I've just pulled a flower off. I felt that come off. Where is it? The glue gun. I think it's a bit too delicate to stick in the pan. So just place that on there and glue it back in where it belongs. So you end up with it something like that. Again, you know, you've got another one here. You know, just bring things up, out, back, forward to wherever you'd like them to sit. You know, give the stems a bit of movement, twist them around, bend them as well, just to bring it alive. Now I've cut these off separately, so I can just place some around separately. And then with the you know, stems, again, I just tend to give them a bend and do that. And here's the other one. Bring some forward, bring some of the foliage at the back. Bend, aren't they lovely? They are absolutely a lovely colour. So we're going to place these in. Right, I've got a paperback. I don't want them coming apart, so I'm placing green floral tape on. To keep them together. And I'm just going to place them in like that, and you can, again, once they're in, you can manipulate them into any position that you'd like them to be. You know, blend them together. This would be lovely just as a little gift, you know, to your nana, to your mum, you know, it'd be lovely. Just looks like a wild little garden. There's that one under there, and again I've got bits here. Can't get that bit on. You know, hang some over as well, over the edge. again, I'm just placing little bits around. I wonder if I can use that on there. Something like that. Doesn't that look pretty, just how it is on its own? It's like you've just picked things out of your garden. I love things like that. Oh. See, now we've got the eggs. Let's have a look. I don't know. Oh, dropped. Let's get some colour in. I mean, this just could even be, instead of, we don't have to use the eggs. This could just be just a little meadow garden, you know, a little arrangement. Just sit lovely in a kitchen. I'm all for meadow flowers, me. I love them, absolutely love them. I think we will end up doing it like that, making it a meadow. I can hear a van. Just even with little florals in. Let's get some around the back. No, just around the back as well. Isn't that so pretty? Little meadow. I think I may do it like that. It's got some daisies. Even though I've done the Easter egg, I could do something else. I could make this Easter egg another project. So, sorry guys, that's what I'm going to do. We're going to change the design. I knew there was somebody here, guys. One moment. Sorry about that, guys. Yeah, another delivery from moi. And my son came in and made me a cup of coffee as well. So, and when I came in, I've got a few bits, other bits out now. I've decided that we're going to do a little meadow arrangement. So I've got out my button leaf, and I've also got these. These are really tiny, guys, and they're on a single pick, little meadow flowers. So I thought, perfect, get those in. And I've just got something in, I think they look a bit like they've got the hydrangea leaves, so I've got those out as well. I thought we may put those in. And I've also got out the lily of the valley also to place in, or have a look what it looks like. And I've got some of this out as well. Oh, I found out what it was called like about 2 weeks ago, and because I've not used it since, I've forgotten. So I want to place in some of our little meadow flowers. So again, these aren't going in any position. Again, that's the best thing about when you do little basket arrangements. You don't have to have them in any particular order. Gosh, got lots. So it's like a lovely spring meadow morning. You know, bend them over as well, just to give them a bit of movement. Bring some really far down, some just sticking up. And it's also quite a nice soft look. This would look lovely in a country kitchen, something so delicate and pretty. Oh my good gracious me, I've got another knock on the door. I didn't know, I thought that was all the videos. One moment, oh not all the videos, all the deliveries. Sorry again guys, yes it was, I didn't expect it till tomorrow. It was something for the lady who was getting married. So I'm just placing again these in and around. Like that. So that's all those in. Let's have a look at our little button leaf. Let's see what that gives, because this is fine and delicate as well. Oh guys, that's perfect. Look at that, that is perfect. It's airy, you can see through it, it is perfect for this. Just fine little things like this. Again, just to add that little extra bit of contrast and texture to it. Bring some down here, so let it just float out. I couldn't find this button leaf at the wholesalers this time when I searched for it. It must be really popular. And the thing with meadow gardens, they are not where everything is uniformed or positioned, you know, anything like that. A meadow garden is where anything and everything grows around each other. There's no structure to it. There's no, again, it's not uniformed. It's just everything is placed everywhere. In the UK, I don't know about, probably in America too, and Canada or places, meadow gardens are beautiful, and they are, again, like I say, just placed everywhere. But they always seem to be small-headed flowers. They're not large, you know, like big peonies or things like that. They are small-headed flowers. A meadow look. I don't think I'm going to place any more in. I could place one. Oh, I've got 2 left. I might as well use, no, 3. No, I don't want any more. So yes, if I lift it like that, can you see everything everywhere? Even by looking at it like that, doesn't it look, you know, soft, subtle but beautiful, with all the little heads, nothing big. Hence the reason I love meadow gardens. So if I placed in something, let me just get those over there. Have I got anything around me? No. But if I just quickly grab something, can't get them out more in bunches. No, that's one colour. I'm trying to look at the colour that we're using. There you go. Now if I placed in, mind you, that one don't look too bad. This is only a small rose, or smallish, but it's a big head. And your focal point, when you look at it, you're focusing on this. With a meadow garden, you need to be looking and searching around for all different small things. It just looks slightly too big for the arrangement. Hence the reason I've got out all little floral for the meadows. I'm going to use some white daisies. Let me sit down. Coffee. And I always like to place white in. Again, I've stated it before. You don't have to, you know, everybody to their own choice. But I always think white brings things alive. Just gives it that lovely feel. And again, I'm doing the same with this. I'm not placing them in any particular order. I'm dotting them around just where I can see. I think one would look nice, and there's also a space for it. Like here. gonna go through there. Again, and bring your foliage out so that's also sticking out and showing off. I love doing arrangements. I really do. Place one in the centre. See, look at that from the top. Doesn't that look lovely? Now, because there's pinks and whites, I want to see how much. You see, oh, that's all on one. Oh, I was going to split these. I can't split them. Let's just. No, I don't want them in a great cluster like that. So I can't split those. What colours have we got on here? We've got purple, yellow, blue and orange. I like to go with whatever I've got on the container. Oh my good gracious. Oh, I've got all these meadow flowers. Oh, I forgot about these, guys. I have got a clump of them. Look at those. They are, oh, I don't know where that's come from. I've got a clump of meadow flowers. Oh, I forgot about those. Oh, let's get that in. I don't know about orange. Oh, orange looks pretty. See, just pull. I need a different shade. I want it to give off. I'm trying to see. They're all pinks virtually. No. Well, that's purple. Oh my goodness, I'm dropping everything. Right, found another one of those, so let's get that in. No, I don't want Lily of the Valley because there's a lot of white, it's been hidden. Now if you look at the purple, let me just push that in. I'm just gonna if you look at the purple, let me just sit it somewhere. And that's why I need just something darker. If I just turn it around. To set it off. And I have got lots of those. Well, I say lots. I've got some. Got them in all different colours. Let me Just get these few out. And that purple is bringing them alive. You know, even though the white does. So, and I've also got some of those little, they look like, I don't know, but they look like wildflowers. So we're going to stick these in. Coffee. Just to bring that alive. And then I think that may be it, guys, because we don't want to overdo it with the basket, because so I'm just gonna again do the same procedure. Just dot them around, you know, move them around in once they're in. Move the flowers around. Now I'm not going to overdo it with them. I'm not going to go, you know, too much, because then I don't want the focal point just to be the purple. So I'm going to balance it by just putting enough in to, you know, set it alive. We didn't place that one in. Let's glue that one in. I think we want one around here. That just looks a little bit lonely. And then I think one around here also. So you'll notice where you'll need them, because as you're going around, I can't get these out. One moment, I'll just drop some, oh I can see it. As you're going around, you will see places where you can't, like there you've got your purple, and you go around and you think, oh, there's no purple there. So then that's where you then think, right, I need to place in a purple. It's just again to balance it out, because as I looked around I spotted that immediately, and that's what a customer would do. They think, oh, there's no really any colour there. So by placing then this purple and intermingling it, you know, moving it around, it's now balanced. It's now, they'll see, oh yeah, that's got purple in, that's got purple in. But you move it around and it's got enough purple that you need. You don't need any more. Again, because it's a vibrant colour, you will notice it immediately. I mean, I don't think we need the heather. Oh. Let's just see with these. because these look very like, I've always said these look like they're slightly wild looking. You see where you've got your gap about along the bottom. You know, just placing things like that to fill it in. You know, just I can see. Let me just bring it round. Oh, the plastic's turning up on it. Let me take the all off. Do it. So yeah, you'll see, always lift it up and just see. You think, well, that could do with something there, you know, just to take that little gap away, and just go in several little places, you know, and then it shows that you've done it around the bottom. You know, and just have some of them sloping downwards, just to give that other little effect, instead of just sticking out. So you've got it like that. Bring them down to make it look like they're moving, they're facing downwards, not just horizontal. Yeah, it basically gives it that look like it's the border, you know, the baseline of your planting. So there we have it. I've been looking at this fern, it's been hanging around. I may just stick that in. Can't really see it. Just get that off. So let's just have a look. Isn't that pretty? Isn't that lovely for, you know, just a meadow flower, you know, arrangement to give, as I say, to just as a gift to your nana, you know, or your grandma, should I say, your aunt, your uncle, your mom, you know, anybody, just as a little meadow gift, or in a cottage, if you've got a cottage house or cottage, should I say, it looked lovely in a kitchen, a cottage, oh my good gracious, in a cottage kitchen. That's what I'm trying to say. You know, just subtle, pretty, tiny flowers, not big, you know, and even on a nice sunny day on your garden, you know, just sat there on a little table while you're having a little sandwich in the evening. Oh, what a wonderful thought. Oh, you know, I can't wait for things like that, me. So yeah, I think that's really pretty. Again, I love things like this, you know, I really do. So it's just like a wild meadow. So that's all. I'm not going to add anything else, guys. I think by adding other things, it's just, I'm just going to you know, spoil it. I don't want to spoil it. I want to keep it as it is. We'll just move everything down here. Turn the camera up. Let's just place it there. So to say we started off doing an Easter theme, I think this cottage theme turned out better, I think. Well, not better, well, a better idea. Oh, I just couldn't help myself once I started with the small flower heads. So, isn't it pretty? You can have it, look at it all directions. It's lovely. And with it having the wreath wrap on, that acts as like the base, you know, like if you got grass on your garden, that's what the wreath wrap is basically for. Not just to protect your foam, but it also gives you that illusion of it's grass underneath and the plants are growing out of the grass. So even if you can see bits through, which if I move slightly I can see the odd bit of the wreath wrap, but really when I sit here I don't focus on the wreath wrap. I'm looking at the lovely colours and the different florals placed in and foliage. So again, I hope you enjoyed that once we changed his mind again. and give it a go, guys, if you've just got a little basket. I mean, in English money, I only got this from Asda. It was only £1.50. Again, I got another one which is down here. So I've got, look, Easter small wicker basket, £1.50. So from Asda. Well, they've got George on it, but George is Asda. So I decided I'll get two, and I think it's worked out lovely with all the colours on here, and it's incorporated in the basket as well. I think that's worked out lovely. So again, give it a go, guys. If you've got any basket of your own, you know, don't go and buy one if you've got one of your own. Just, and you've got small little flowers with the tiny flower heads, you know, daisies, all things like that. Use those as your meadow look. You know, don't go bigger than, I'd say, 1.5 inches with the flowers. I know, I'm sure it's 1.5 inches. Yeah, about 1 inch to 1.5 inches. Stay below that with the size of the flower head to achieve that meadowy look. And you can't go wrong. And just place them anywhere, you know. Once you've placed in, I mean, I didn't have any structural or any technique of placing them. I just knew that once they were going in, the meadow look, as you see in a wild meadow, flowers are everywhere. They grow within each other, and they entwine like that within each other. There's no set way of them growing. And not to the meadows that I've been to, and the grasses also do the same thing. They intertwine with each other, and that's what gives us the beauty. And again, just use small tiny heads and just place them in wherever, and then as you start placing one colour in, then move to another colour floral. And again, if you see as you're looking round, all like that I did earlier, there's purple here but there wasn't a bit of purple there, so it didn't look balanced. Just place the purple somewhere on here. It doesn't have to be in the exact position. As you can see, this one's up here, this one's down here. You know, just as long as you know you've got it around and you're spreading the colour equally. That's all you really need to do. So have fun doing it, guys. I sure did. So again, please subscribe, share and like to the world, to everybody, to your colleagues, everybody. You know, again, I say it all the time. I don't like repeating myself, but I just want you to all to know. You know, I just want my business to be recognised. You know, that's it. You know, I don't get paid for this. I do it because I love it, and I do it out of the kindness of my heart. So enjoy, guys, and give it a go. Even if it's not with the colours I've chosen, you just want yellows and oranges, do it in yellows and oranges with a bit of white. You know, just bring it alive and have fun. So all the best, guys. I'm going to do a little close-up so you can just see, and then I'll see you Monday, because Fridays I don't do videos because that's my busy day, and I've got the wedding to start doing bits for the wedding tomorrow as well, for the other wedding order that I've got. So again, have a wonderful, wonderful weekend. You know, take care, everybody. Stay safe, and if it's horrible weather, don't go out. You know, stay in and, you know, keep warm. You know, and just have a good weekend and keep crafting or keep creating, both really, and have fun. All the best, guys, and thank you so much from the bottom of my heart for all you subscribers. You know, it's just a wonderful, wonderful sight to see, and for your wonderful messages. I really, really, really do sincerely appreciate it. So take care, guys, and have a wonderful weekend. All the best, and God bless. Bye. Oh, that was rubbish, guys. Oh, my thumb's in the way. So here we have our little button leaf. Isn't that pretty? Our baby pink gerberas. And look at the little meadow flowers next to them. Aren't they tiny? There's some more there as well, look. And then your little white daisies. Your purple wildflower. And there's some what have got veins on as well. And then you've got your white one also. And there's your green lavender. And look at that leaf. Isn't that beautiful with the veins? And then you've got your astilbe in white and in green. And I can't remember what else we've got in, guys. Oh, there's a bigger wild bit there, look. Yeah, your green astilbe there. But that was basically all we placed in. Nothing more. Isn't it beautiful? So again, have fun creating, guys. Oh, guys, let me just show you all the ribbons I've collected. I'm running out of room. Can you see the oranges where they're in front of each other? That's because I've got no more room to place them above. Because all there is all full. And all there. And if I just look, and all there, that's the only space I've got left where the brown is. That's awful. That's why I say, guys, I need more room. I keep buying ribbons and ribbons, and they're all on the top as well, the poly ribbon. So yeah, I'm running out of room. And my husband's just built me all that storage, but oh my gosh. So anyway, guys, again, have a wonderful, wonderful weekend, and I'll see you on Monday. All the best. Love you lots. Take care. Bye bye.